boobs aren't hanging out. Hey y'all, I just wanted to quickly get on because your girl's being consistent. I look crazy, I'm about to lay down. But if it's your first time seeing me, my name is Sierra Janae Girl. I help moms make money online, literally being themselves. Whether you have any experience to no experience, it does not matter. Sis, you deserve a life of peace, a life of being present with your baby. And I show you exactly how to do that. Literally how to take your everyday moments, doing laundry, cooking, cleaning, vacuuming, turn that into content that literally speaks to other moms, and you linking a product that is done for you that you don't have to build. You literally just plug and play into your life and make income. So if you are interested, you can click the link down in the description to get started. If you would like a little bit more information, I do have some free resources linked down below. But I've been doing digital marketing now for over a little close to 20 months. And when I first got started, I thought it was a scam. I thought it was too good to be true, but I needed a way to supplement my family's income. We had just enough, and just enough was just not the lifestyle that I wanted to live anymore. So I prayed and I asked God to send me an opportunity, a way to be able to make money, to be able to do the things that I've always wanted to do. Like, I felt so much guilt going to just Meijer and seeing a cute little bluey outfit for my baby girl, and I couldn't buy it because I had to focus on a budget. And I got sick and tired of that. And for so long, the way I was brought up, you always hear the saying, money don't grow on trees and things like that. And I always kind of, let that kind of be my, I don't know, like, outline in life. But once I was like, you know what, I actually started getting into my Bible, and I seen that, it's okay to pray for wealth and God will bless you with wealth. That's really what opened the whole like door for me. And, I really just shifted my mindset, and I finally learned that, making money shouldn't be hard. Making money shouldn't feel like it has to be work. I mean, granted, if that's what you want to do, by all means do that. But for just, a mom, there's ways and opportunities. And once you shift your mindset, you become a completely different person, and it allows you to constantly put yourself and give yourself opportunities to never really be broke in your life. So that's what I'm so grateful for about digital marketing. So I've been talking about the same thing for almost 2 years now because it worked for me. I went from living paycheck to literally being stressed out about money gone by the time I would get my paycheck, and my husband was working 2 full-time jobs. I felt like a single mom. And I said, you know what? I don't want to live this life anymore. So what do I need to do to get myself to the next level? So I did my research, found out about digital marketing again, thought it was a scam, thought it was too good to be true, because I was like, if it's really this easy, why isn't everybody doing this? And once I, dived into it, actually took the time to learn skills, I implemented the skills, and, I found my way. I literally started making consistent income, 10K months. Hi, Larry. And that inspired me to really create my own community. Once I made my first 6 figures in digital marketing, I was selling somebody else's product. I was like, I want to give this same opportunities to the beginner mom, the moms that don't know that, this solution is out there. Like, I'm not going to knock you and tell you, hey, quit your job, because you definitely don't have to do that. I still work my 9 to 5. I literally make 10 times the amount in digital marketing. I consider my 9 to 5 kind of like passive income for me, just because I do this full time. Do I have any moms in the room? Just letting y'all know right now, this live is for moms who are looking for a way to make passive income. If you are not a mom, I'm gonna be honest with you right now, I would hate to bore you, sir, or ma'am, okay? But I help moms, make passive income literally from your everyday moments. People are on social media every single day, y'all. Every single day. And you scroll for free. Your mom, hey, Cisco, how are you, sis? Look, if I got any moms in the chat, put a heart in the chat, because I'm telling you, this live is for you. Sis, I don't care what your background is. I don't care what experience you have with social media, but you literally can film your everyday moments, girl, vacuuming, doing the laundry, playing with your kids, folding clothes. And I help you turn that content into content that will actually make income for you, okay? Okay, I was like, girl, I didn't know, okay? She said, I'm on my husband, so I feel you, girl. When I was ordering Chick-fil-A today, it was under my husband's name, so I get it. I be on the same type of thing. But welcome. My name is Sierra Johnny. I'm a wife and mom of 2, and I've made over $300,000 in digital marketing. And my, the purpose that God has put on my heart is really to help moms, really just get out of that cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Just never having enough, sis. I'm here to tell you, okay? I know you probably and seen a whole bunch of scams and pyramid schemes, but baby, this ain't this, okay? If you are interested, I do have some free resources linked down below, mama. You deserve to live your best life. You know, I was sharing in my story today, like every mom, y'all, should be waking up Saturday morning, and it shouldn't be your Saturday morning should feel like your Monday. Your Monday should feel like your Wednesday. Your Wednesday should feel like your Saturday, okay? Again, I'm not knocking anybody that works a 9 to 5. I still work my 9 to 5, y'all, because of this world that we living in. Period. Hey, girl. Hi, dang girl. Thank you. Yeah. So you know, sis. Again, I'm just talking about my community, my program. Once I made my first 6 figures, I was selling digital products. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but basically, it's any. I do digital marketing, and it's any form of online promotion. Of course, it's ebooks, guides, voice memos, anything like that. Girl, anytime you share something online, and it has a product link to it, you are getting somebody else paid. You can do that for yourself, and you can actually have fun with doing it. So I teach moms literally how to take their everyday moments, we turn into content that converts, and you sell the community to other moms, okay? This isn't a niche that you have to try to figure out. Your niche is helping other moms, women that are just like you, and that's what really simplifies the process. Every time you resell the community, you get 100% profit, sis. So that's $397 that you profit, that you keep. That was another thing that was really important to me. I wanted moms to be able, baby, when they make their sale, that is your coin. Inside of my community, I'm big on, you know, I'm a lover of Jesus, girl, okay? I'm a cusser, but I'm working on it, okay? But once I put God in the center of what I was doing, it changed everything for me. I had tried so many different side hustles in the past because I needed a way to make passive income, y'all. Like, I was just tired. Like, do I got any mamas in here that just be fed up, and like, you know what I mean, you just fed up of like, damn man, I don't never have enough. Y'all, that was me. And my husband was working 2 full-time jobs. Like, don't get me wrong, we was living a decent life, but it was like, baby, I was just sharing the other day how I was on live and our sump pump failed. And I remember when our sump pump failed 5 years ago, girl, I ain't had a coin to try to figure that out. Thankfully, you know what I'm saying, having insurance and stuff like that, that's where I'm at right now. So, and y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, you gotta be fed up, and because fed up is gonna make you finally do something different. And I'm telling y'all, inside MPM, inside of my community, I am really big on that. Once I seen that, I was like, bro, I can literally take my everyday moments, y'all, filming the laundry. Y'all be sure to check out my page so y'all can see that it's not about trying to get on here and fake who you are and put up this, you know, fraud facade. I don't believe in none of that, okay? We believe in Jesus over here. But you can take the stuff that you're doing every single day, film it, put some text on the screen. I literally created a program that tells you what to do, tells you what to say, tells you what to post. That's what I'm saying. It's for beginners. I've literally helped women from the ages of 16 all the way to the age of 67. One of my very first mentees that I've ever mentored, y'all had never used a computer. So I have seen it all. You just have to change your mindset and finally want more for yourself. You know what I mean? For so long, I used to always, you know, again, go back to my past and my childhood trauma of money don't grow on trees. It's just not meant for me to have more. But once I was like, you know what? F this. I deserve to take my babies to Disney multiple times a year. I deserve to go on vacation whenever I want. What I got to do to get to it? I ain't trying to do Amazon Flex and DoorDash, because that's too much hard work. If I can find a way to take what I'm already doing and turn it into content, why would I not? And that's exactly what I did. And I created a community for moms so moms wouldn't have to build anything. So whether you're a beginner mom, a mom that doesn't have any experience on social media, it doesn't matter, sis. I literally tell you what to do, tell you what to post, and tell you how to show up. So I'm not going to be on here long. I just wanted to pop in. I get on here every day. Baby, you got it? Thank you. I get on here, y'all, every single day. So be sure to subscribe to my channel. I literally get on here every day, give you free tips and show you how to get started. Sis, you're more than welcome to create your own digital product and try to sell it. But I'm going to be honest with you. If you are a beginner and don't know where to start, it takes time for your stuff to come off the ground, right? When you get started with a done-for-you system that literally tells you what to do, tells you what to say, teaches you branding, teaches you marketing in a way that you can understand. My program is podcast-style learning, right? Because that's another thing. As a mom, baby, I got about 20 minutes, okay, that I can commit to my business. That's about it. I can't do more than that. And I know that other moms are doing the same thing. For my mamas that are into, you know, that their babies are into sports, baby, you got about a little, 40-minute window of when they be at their practice and stuff. So I created my program for you to learn like that. And it's not something where it's talking down to you. That was another thing that I don't learn that way, okay? I be having to, look, I homeschool my kids, so I'm teaching all day. I don't want to be talked to, okay? Talk to me like I'm your homegirl, and put me on, give me free game. And so that's how I designed the community in the program. Every Wednesday we have a live Q&A call. So I also get on there to answer any questions. Like, y'all, when I say I'm serious about helping moms, because I believe every mama deserves her bag. And sis, and no way am I saying this is get rich quick scheme, right? But I'm sure with you making 2 sales, 3 sales, 4 sales a month, imagine what that could be for you. That's $400 profit, okay, of you selling to another mom. That's the beauty of it. You know what I mean? I took out the whole niche aspect because that was another thing. When I was mentoring so many people, they would always be like, well, I don't know who my niche is. I don't know who I'm talking to. Sis, you talking to moms, you talking to yourself. So talk about how you feel, talk about your struggles, and you resonate. You know, when I was on here the other day and I was saying like how my sump up failed and girl, how that was stressing me out, I literally had a mom join my community just because of that, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not about getting on this internet and faking the funk and being somebody, baby. I don't believe in that, okay? If you believe in Jesus and baby, you done been through some things or whatever, sis, you can share that and make a coin from it. And there's nothing wrong with it. If you look in the book of Proverbs, baby, God talks about how he wants you to prosper, how he wants you to live a life of abundance, and you deserve that. And once you tap into that, you know what I mean? I'm not making it seem like I'm super religious, y'all, but I do believe in Jesus, okay? He's a part of my journey. I don't play that, okay? But inside of my community, we talk about all that plus more. And then even on Saturday, I do a live masterclass to help you with sales psychology because that's really one of my strong skills. Again, y'all, I started my journey almost 2 years ago, and just the things that God has blessed me with, and just shifting, just like so much has changed. But you know what I mean? You really got to put him in the center of everything. And when you do that, man, your life can, I'm telling you, you can have fun. You can be a little ghetto, a little hood, you know what I'm saying, or whatever like that, but you can love Jesus at the same time, for real. Okay, so let me know if I got some moms in here who have been praying for a way, praying for a solution, sis. Again, I have some free resources down below in the description if you want to check out. I literally put together a free guide to show you literally how my system works and what you can be doing. Even if you don't want to get started with me, I just build a system for you that you can resell, that you don't have to build, that you literally just plug and play your regular life into. Does not matter how many followers you have, does not matter how, you know what I mean, how many views you get. It's all about how you show up. Bad Grills, okay. I purchased DW in February 2024 and never did anything with it. Now that I'm interested, I can't find the email of my purchase, so I don't have access to MRI affiliate link. I'm so lost. Okay, like, you didn't purchase it for me, did you? Because I always follow up with my people. Girl, if you purchased it a year ago, unfortunately, because I had like 3 people that this happened to, they, like, you have to buy it again because it's not MRR anymore. So let me know. Did you purchase it for me? Let me know. No, you didn't. I mean, you can definitely try to reach out to Rachel and see, but I ain't gonna lie to you. If you purchased it under MRR, girl, you're gonna have to buy it again. I literally had a student, and she lives in Dubai or whatever like that. She bought it when it was under MRM, and then we went affiliate. So we did go affiliate like February. What was it, like February? I feel like February of last year. So if you had it, if you bought it under affiliate, you should be able to just go into your email and type in DWA. Or have you tried to talk to the person that you bought it from? Did you buy it from her directly? I have, but she hasn't responded. Okay, the next time I talk, because I be talking to Rachel, so I'm gonna say something. Do me a favor, can you send me a message on? I'll try to, I'll do all that I can. But if you bought it, I'm just telling you now, if you bought it under MRR, girl, you gotta buy it under affiliate. It sucks. I know. I'm so sorry, but I will say, not trying to, plug me like that. I will give you free coaching. You know what I'm saying? That's the least I can do if you do have to buy it again. But if you're a mom, no shade, I love me some DWA. My program, I'm not just saying this because I'm on here or whatever like that, but for real, a lot of people, I don't know if you're a mom, a lot of moms were struggling in DWA, and that's really what motivated me to create my own community. And I noticed that they get a lot more help. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if you're a beginner as far as online and social media and stuff like that goes, but I do notice that. Like, and again, that's why I created my community, because I was like, man, I took off with DWA. Why are moms struggling with this? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I could try. Again, shoot me. I don't know. My name. It's just my name on whatever. What my name is on here, girl. I don't know why I can't talk. Y'all, I'm tired. But what my name is on here. If you want to shoot me a DM, I can. Sometimes I just be trying to help people in general. I can try to say something to Rachel, but unfortunately, if you bought it on the MRR, girl, you gotta buy it again. But I'm telling you, if you get inside of NPM, girl, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I have so many people that come over from DWA because I feel like DWA, don't get me wrong, it is beginner friendly, but like if you a lot of the training is speaking from a person who's already made $1 million, right? So it's really hard for a person to kind of lock in and talk. Again, I'm always gonna be a forever student of DWA. I love me some DWA. That was the blueprint for me. But again, you let me know. You can literally get started in my program for $41 down. That's no credit check. If you want to use Klarna or Afterpay, you can. But literally, you're gonna get the same training, but a little bit more support. I even have a bot. I usually get on here daily and kind of show people in my lives. Like, I created a bot to literally tell you what to do, tell you what to post, tell you how to show up so you can actually make income. So if you're interested, like I said, that's linked down below. But sis, why you didn't start is the question. Why do y'all be doing that? I had like 3 moms that bought the program yesterday. I'm like, girl, like, I'm not just buying it. I mean, it's like you buy it and then you like, woosah. No, let's get it going, okay? And that's one thing I don't play about. People that be buying, that's why I was like, girl, I know you couldn't have bought it for me because I stayed up on my people. Now, after about 4 or 5 times and you don't respond, I can't help you. But, but I would try to definitely reach out to whoever you bought it from. Sometimes people will try to, maybe do right by you and be like, hey girl, I can try to buy it for you again, maybe get it discounted for you or something. But again, I did have people that had bought it under, like, girl, where you been at? But I know life be happening, y'all. I'm sorry. But again, do I have any moms in here that do y'all have any questions? Again, I just wanted to pop in, y'all. I'm trying to be consistent. I said I was gonna go live every day in the month of February, but girl, I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tired as hell. But like I said, I do have some free resources down below. Again, y'all, if y'all want to get into a community that really is going to support you, love on you, like there is no other, y'all, I'm telling y'all, there's a reason why you came across this live tonight. There is no other community like MPM, and I'm so grateful to God, like, that he really put it on my heart. I was terrified to start it, but just the differences that it's making and the confidence that so many, moms are finally getting because it's catered to you. No shade to a community that's full for everybody, but sometimes we just need pour it to us, okay? Because we be stressing out about mom guilt, all that, and let alone be trying to run a business, okay? So again, check out, I do have a free sneak peek to MPM down below. You can see the different modules that are in it, but everything is podcast style learning, meant for you to listen to it on the go. A lot of people don't know this, but you actually retain a lot more information audio style versus video style, especially if you're a mom, because we be struggling with ADHD. So that's another really amazing thing about it. It's easier to get through the training. And then, like I said, even if you don't go through the modules, which I'm always going to tell you, go through the modules, girl. You can use the Mama Bot inside, and she literally will help you with carousel posts, generate images. She does it all. Again, I eliminated the excuse for any moms to really be broke in 2026. If you have a phone, if you have a Wi-Fi, sis, get a done-for-you system that tells you what to do, tells you what to say, and tells you what to post online. So if you're interested, like I said, you can get started for $41 down. You can also use Klarna or Afterpay. So literally, sis, no excuse. You can start earning while you're learning all at the same time. You'll get support. You also get my phone number because, I don't play about that, y'all. When you get started, I want you to be successful. It's enough money out here for everybody, okay? It is. I don't care. I don't care what your background is. I've helped people that have literally never used the internet scale their business to over $80,000. So I've seen it all. But the biggest thing, I can teach you systems. I can teach you and tell you what to do, what to say, what to post, but I cannot teach ambition. That is completely up to you, okay? You got to want this for yourself, and you got to change your mindset in order to be able to have a different lifestyle. That's just what it is, okay? Nothing will ever change if you don't change, point blank period. Dripping. What did you say your phone number was? My phone number is when you download one of my digital products. So whether it's DWA or MPM, if you're interested, I have all that information linked down below, or it's linked in my YouTube bio. So again, if you are interested to get started, let me know. I'll be happy to help you. Can you say scam? Baby, you're the scam. You go and work 2 weeks you go and work for a whole 2 weeks to get paid. So you're living the scam, boo. But again, and that's the thing. That's that broke mindset, y'all. We got to get out of that, okay? You should be able to make money daily, okay? And be able to be a blessing to other people. That's the biggest thing. I love making money, but I also love hearing so many moms say, like, I've helped moms who literally were living in their car and spent their last $200 with me, and I helped them scale their business. And now a lot of the moms that I've worked with have bought their first homes, have bought their car, have gotten their, apartment, and gotten their babies in a better situation. That's what I'm saying. Every mom deserves peace. You deserve to be able to live a life that you want, but it starts with you. You got to get high income skills. Like, you have to get high income skills, y'all, for real. Change your mindset. Again, you go and work 2 weeks without getting paid. Why wouldn't you want to create something for yourself? You're making somebody else's dream come true, clocking it. And again, Use that 9 to 5 to fund your business. I ain't knocking that, right? But at the same time, think differently and highly. I have a phone, I have Wi-Fi, I have ChatGPT. There's no reason why I should be struggling and broke. And once you, again, change your mindset and start thinking that way, God is going to bring opportunities to you. I was just telling somebody earlier today, like I was talking to my contractor and I was telling him, some of the work that I wanted done. And so I took a picture of like our basement and, I went into ChatGPT and was like, change this to, like marble epoxy looking floors. And, he's seen it and he was like, oh, bet. Y'all, that's a side hustle that you could be doing. So many different companies are going to, move forward with, like with wanting people to have AI skills and stuff like that. And that's what I'm saying. That's the beauty of it. Even if you don't want to sell a done for you course, girl, there's some skill or, something that you're good at that you can share and help another mom. If it's potty training, if it's teaching kids how to read, since you can take that, put the skills that you know inside of a digital product. I have a young lady that I work with that she literally teaches women how to be feminine, how to get out of the car, so you don't look all like there's so many different skills that we all have that we can monetize off of. I was with a mom earlier today when my daughters was having a play date, and she shows people how to put together daycares, and how to get started with a daycare business so that could be lucrative for you. So again, everybody has a skill in something and you can monetize for it. Use your 9 to 5 to fund your business. But I'm telling you, investing in yourself is the best thing that you can do. Stop thinking everything is a scam. Stop thinking everything is too good to be true. Do your research first, for sure. But I'm telling you, DWA is an amazing program that literally taught me everything that I know. And then once I, like I said, I had mentored at that point, like over 300 people. I started noticing that the common denominator were moms. Moms were struggling because they didn't have time to really sit there and lock in and learn skills. But once I put together my program, I was like, girl, this is how you learn branding. This is how you learn marketing. This is how you learn sales psychology. Use your everyday life. As moms, you are problem solvers. You solve problems every single day. Why you can't run a business and make an income for it. So again, if y'all are interested, you feel free. If you want a little bit more information, I do free calls all the time. If you're interested, just shoot me a DM on Instagram. My name is the same name on here, so at Sierra Janae. And again, if you are interested in some free resources and finding out about my community, NPM, it's 100% profit every time you resell it. Click the link down below. But like I said, y'all, I was not going to be on here long. I am going to go ahead and get up out of here. Again, if you're a mom and you're coming back and watching this live and you made it to the end, drop some pink hearts in the replay of this video. And as always, y'all, if you need help, a closed mouth don't get fed. So reach out, ask questions, do your research, but baby, put God first. But all right, y'all, I hope y'all have a good night. Happy Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.